Hey friends, welcome back. My name is Jane. This is Jane Vellante Art. And today I'm going to show you how to make this fun little collage. And by the way, this background piece that has the book page, that's my free printable for this week. So please stay tuned. I hope you love the video. I got this at a thrift store for $1. I mean, that is like the best deal. I even like the faux wood on it. I made this paper while doing some demos in my art journaling club. And this is your free printable this week. So if you are not on my printables list, you'll find a link to that in the description. I'm going to use some decoupage medium. This is on my website. I'm going to put a thick layer on, but I want it to be even. Make sure you really get your edges and corners. And it needs to be thick because this paper is going to be thirsty. So it's going to soak in right away. Pull it down a little bit. So you can decoupage this onto any surface that you have. If you use the decoupage medium, it's just nice and thick. It provides a really, really good tooth for this paper. So I'm just going to take what's left over on my brush and I'm going to put it on the top of this. That's going to protect the paper. And it's also going to kind of prep it for whatever it is that I decide to do next. I pulled out this transfer set. This is on my website as well. It's called Spring Awakening. I don't know, I just thought the colors were really good with this. Kind of like this here. This is a really, really fun and whimsical transfer set. So how cute is that? I think I like it on this side. So I'm looking at balance and I'm looking at this white space here. This is going to need something. I think I like it here. Before I put this on, I'm just going to put a little bit of this sand. It's a Dina Wakely acrylic. I'm just going to put a little bit of that up here. Let me... Sorry, I moved the whole thing there. Got a little overzealous. And that's still wet, so I'm not going to put this on, but helped, but I need something else. So I feel like I need a little bit more, a little bit of a mark up here. So what I'm going to do is I'm taking this Distress Archival ink in Picked Raspberry. I just have this well-used stamp. So you can use whatever you have. And I'm just going to try to get a little bit of it. Yeah, that was really, really good. Very nice. And put a little over here just for balance. My ink is drying already. I don't want too much though. Okay. Uh-oh, that had blue on it. Not good, not good. What happened there? That was in the clean pile. Okay, so when I'm looking at this, my eye is only getting stuck right here because that's the only, you know, yellowish, goldish color that I have. But once I start adding this, and see how that just really helped that corner. So I'm gonna put this on. Okay, so I noticed when I was transferring this that it was coming up, it was pulling the paper up over here a little bit, and that's probably because that paint was still wet. So I am just going to take a little bit of that decoupage medium. Let me grab a little brush here. I'm going to put that over this whole thing. And I'm going to put it down here too because it'll just help to match the sheen on the whole thing. So just cover that. This decoupage medium is good for a lot of things, but right now it's sort of acting not only as a top coat, but it's acting as a glue to make sure this thing stays down. It's really to your advantage to have collage papers and things like this on hand because it really makes creating something like this quick and easy. So next I'm just going to darken up these edges a little bit with my Archival ink in Black Soot. Just need to draw the eye in a touch. I'm feeling like this corner needs a little bit more love, so I'm going to take that Archival ink again. I don't know, I'm going to try this. Just see what it looks like. Definitely helpful. I'm going to take the spray bottle, whatever it's called, wand. I just need a little bit of that. So I'm just kind of making little marks with it. Just need a little bit more of this color in the composition in general. This is the Gilt gloss spray from Dina. I need my, just gonna wipe it back a touch in a couple areas. I like it up there. All right, I feel like that's good. Let me try this. Okay, so I have the Pitt Artist Pen, Faber Castell. Again, all these supplies will be listed in the description, but I thought I would incorporate a little bit of these, a few of these just little polka dots in here. So what that does is it brings repetition into your collage, which is really needed for a really strong design. And then I'm just going to put a couple over here. Now I'm going to use my Archival ink. Is just about dry, so I'm going to put the word awaken in here. I just want to see where I need to start. I put an O in just for spacing. Don't worry, I'm not going to put awoken. So maybe right here-ish. Which one is it? Cute. I'm calling it done. I like it. So after I said I'm calling it done, I decided to add a couple dots right there. My eye was just getting stuck there. So I brought in a little bit more of that repetition. So even though there's dots here, dots here, dots here, and dots here, and that's only 4 things, it's being balanced out by this here. So that makes a 5th. Does that make sense? So there's black here for 1, here for 2, 3, 4, and 5. The whole thing is outlined in it, you know, and I'm not even taking into consideration the words of the book page, but hopefully that makes sense. So I've got 5 things, even though they're differences, they're still black. So I really feel like it's a whole lot more balanced now, and now I'm going to call it done. Loving how this turned out. I really do. It all just takes a little bit of, you know, some of the principles of design to put something together super easily. So I hope you love this. I hope you use this printable to create something. If you do, you got to let me know. I want to see it, okay? Thanks so much for joining me. You can find more inspiration at janebelanteart.com, and I will see you next week, Friday.